New this morning, a film shot in the Tulsa area and starring Academy Award nominee Lily Gladstone premieres in theaters tomorrow. Fancy Dance highlights an Indigenous woman's struggle to find her missing sister while taking care of her niece. I spoke with director Erica Tremblay about the film and shooting in Oklahoma.
First off, I mean, you're from this part of the country, so being able to work on projects here in Oklahoma, Res Dogs, Fancy Dance, what's it like to be able to work in an area that you know so well?
I mean, what a dream, like growing up in northeastern Oklahoma, southwest Missouri, it was it's a distinct place to grow up, certainly a distinct place to grow up when you're Native and you live in your community. I'm endlessly grateful that I got to work on my favorite television show of all time, Reservation Dogs, and to get to do it in Oklahoma, with collaborators that I love so much is so wonderful. And then to be able to work with the Cherokee Nation Film Office and with much of the crew from Res Dogs to come and make Fancy Dance, it's so wonderful to come home and to film stories that are so important to me and to my community.
Talk about that. The fact that you're able to get a movie like this made with such an important topic, and the fact that it's being shown to a wide audience, and the fact that Hollywood seems to be, the last couple of years, a little more welcoming of stories like this. What does that make you feel? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a long time coming. It's hard to celebrate something that should be so obvious and that should have just existed already. But listen, I'm very proud of the work that's being made by all of my peers and my mentors. I'm in awe of the ability and the capacity to kind of push down obstacles and move through Hollywood system place that has for so long represented Native Americans so poorly, if at all, when at all. And I'm so grateful for the work that's been coming out. And we were so lucky to find such incredible financiers that believed in our story and believed in our script, and then to work with the Tulsa Film Office and the Cherokee Film Office to help, bridge the gap with financing it's wonderful. And it feels good to have people believe in your voice, right? And to believe in your stories. And by way of that, believe that a story about these two Native women from the Seneca-Cayuga Nation is important enough to tell and to finance. I mean, and now that we have a global platform and that the film will be released in over 100 countries and across the U.S. in Native spaces and non-across, it's a wonderful outcome for our little film.
I would imagine that the research for this project was pretty emotional to go through some of the stories that you were hearing and seeing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Michiana, Elise, my co-writer, and I, we made sure to keep space for each other. And, there's a lot of laughter, and we gave our characters laughter and jokes to tell each other. So they as they were moving through the spaces as well. And yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's tough to tackle these topics, but it's also just a reminder that these topics are modern, they're ongoing, they're happening today. I mean, Oklahoma is such a vibrant, wonderful state full of so many Native American communities, and they're all grappling with these same topics. And so hopefully this film will be a window into a culture and into a community, into ongoing issues that Native people face, that people will watch, and either it'll resonate with the Native viewers, or potentially it will inspire, non-Native viewers to look at their own roles on how to be better citizens to their Native neighbors.
Erica Tremblay will be back in Tulsa tomorrow night at Circle Cinema for a screening of Fancy Dance with the Cherokee Film Commission. Starts at 7:30. The experience will include an extended introduction by Tremblay before the film. Tickets are on sale now at circlecinema.org. And stick around for part 2 tomorrow on Fox 23 News This Morning. We'll hear from Lily Gladstone and Isabel DeRoy Olson, who both star in the film.